Hey guys, how you doing? Great to have you there again today for another live broadcast here from Christchurch, Canterbury, New Zealand. Always good to have my fellow supporters there from around the world, especially the guys over there in the Bangladesh area as well that are tuning in there each day. Mr. Shohag Ahmed, nice to have you there too, brother. Always a pleasure to see you there. All right, turn that one off there. Cool. So this should be a little bit better today, this broadcast, hopefully, than the previous ones, chopping in and out, and half the time you can't hear me talking apparently. So I'm just trying a new connection here today, and we'll see how we go with that instead. So welcome along, everybody, and I'm going to share a few things, just some updates on the blog. Hello there, by the way, to Merlin. Lovely to have you there, sister. And also Christina Tange as well. Nice to have you there too, my sister, over there in Canada. So just about ready to take off there tomorrow, Christina, flying out from here to Auckland, and then Auckland on Thursday, which will be like it's Tuesday here, Wednesday tomorrow. So Thursday from Auckland over to Belarus. So that's going to be a big flight. So I need to get a few things done and everything like that. So this is going to be my last broadcast for a few days until I'm back from maybe from over there. I'm going to see if I can try and do a broadcast in between times if possible. So do tune in and look out for that one. Okay. Not 100% sure yet, but we'll see. Anyhow, I'm just going to give you guys some updates on the blog, then what's happening in there. Lots of updates since we've had the send button meetings, and there's been a few people today actually been rewarded as well for the Bitcoin contest, which we'll get to very shortly. So May 27th, 2019 send button meetings start now. So those were all this morning at 9 a.m. Monday Pacific Daylight Time. These are all the different languages here that are doing the send button meetings, from English right through to Indonesian. I see we've also got some new ones coming in there very shortly. Tamil is another new send button language that's coming in there very, very shortly. This is usually the reason we say if you want to come in and look at these send button meetings is to check this out and read this here and or answer the questions that you need to find out what it is you've got to do to become part of the viewers for the send button meeting. So by doing that and doing it the correct way, you will actually pick up 1 million cookies just for doing each looking at each send button meeting. This was the guy here for the winner. For the this gentleman here, Mr. Reese Ling. Now he lives over there in Africa. He ended up getting first prize there of 200 grains of gold, which worked out about $460 US. So he's just got like over in this country apparently it's about average income is $50 a month. He's just got like $560 in 1 week. Okay, like 10 times the amount that he's got that what the person in a month would make. So well done to Reese Ling with 100 and something people that he got there. We'll see that figures in a moment. And our good friend here again, always either winning or not far from winning, is Ace Fletcher. doing a fantastic job there, brother, in the Philippines. And he's just amazing. This guy, he's gone to a lot of people, and he's changing these people's lives. Just going around to all of the merchants that need more money. You see, there's poor on every level, guys. There's poor homeless, there's poor, beneficiaries, there's poor people working, there's poor business people. It goes right through the whole, structure. So this gentleman is literally changing people's lives as well as the guy, and of course the winner, with over 100 and something sign-ups there. So third place winner was a person by the name of Arsini Ozota over there, I believe in Africa as well. Depends if we can get a hold of him, but he had also won third place there. And to actually win that money, you have to actually be live on the send button meeting. He may have been trying to get on, but couldn't because of perhaps, some technical difficulties or some reason or another. But, sometimes it's not always easy to judge what the problem was, but it could have been something like that. Who knows? So congratulations to Ling Reese for winning this week's Bitcoin contest with an impressive 118 paid signups last week. 118 signups? Wow. One person got 118 signups. He actually had two places. He had his name up there twice because one of those was his son that was doing that too. So they obviously worked the system out what to do, and they went and did it. So that was 118 paid signups last week. He will receive 200 grains of Bitcoin right now during the live broadcast of the English send button meeting. Congratulations to Ace Fletcher. He will receive 100 grains of Bitcoin right now during the live broadcast of the English send button meeting for second place. And congratulations to Ozota Arsini. 50 grain in Bitcoin will be paid to him live during this meeting for third place. We will show the whole TBC community the live transfer of Bitcoin to the Bitcoin wallet that will provide us using the Bitref website before and after. Please carefully provide us a fully functional Bitcoin wallet address that is in their possession. There is zero room for a mistake in this size of a Bitcoin transfer, so be 100% sure that you all are giving us a correct Bitcoin address. Very important, guys. Make sure you got those digits checked on each end. I always check the first 2 to 3 digits on each end of the Bitcoin address. We will use the grain of gold calculator to determine how much in grains is right now in USD and send the equivalent amount to them in Bitcoin. Okay, so remember this is all in US dollars, guys. So fantastic. If you're in some of those countries, in Africa, especially in Philippines, even in New Zealand, this is a lot of money for a person to be able to have in a week. We have analysed the results of this Bitcoin contest and have found that the TBC members in Uganda led the whole TBC community in growth with 27 contestants and 208 paid sign-ups last week. 31 countries had 297 contestants last week out of the full-timer database, which has 1,976 members in it. Nigeria, Philippines, Ivory Coast, Ghana, South Africa, Cameroon, Burundi, Zaire, Russian Federation, Congo, Italy, Trinidad, and Tobago were all strong contenders last week with double-digit numbers. We want to thank all of those that made an effort to recruit paid sign-ups last week. This is a brand new week and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 775 merchants now And as that number grows, it will be easier to share TBC with others. We also are looking for more send button hosts to cover the other languages, such as Russian, Greek, and Italian, since we are seeing good growth there. So in order to participate in these Bitcoin contests, you need to be a qualified full-timer, and to qualify, you need a completed profile. You have to attend or view a recent send button meeting, and you must have at least 2 active paid referrals. Okay? Then you can become a full-timer, and then you can participate in the Bitcoin contests. So if you have not updated your Kringle Cashback Office or KCBO profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. You need to update your profile to full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid signups before they can see the Bitcoin bounty menu under the account area of KCBO. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on their first 2 paid signups that they needed to qualify as a full-timer. Okay, so with 2 paid signups, they would cover your Bitcoin bounty, fee each month of 8 grains of gold, because you get 4 grains of gold for each person. I'd like to encourage all of our full-timers to make a weekly effort to recruit new members and do their best to win the Bitcoin contest. And even if they don't win, they can still collect their Bitcoin bounties as often as they wish. Currently, I'm personally paying out the Bitcoin bounties as the requests come in, and in doing so, less than 24 hours of the request. Okay. Remember, guys, redemption's nearly finished this month. It's time to press that redeem button in the Cookie Rewards area of KCBO. We are at the end of May and at the end of this redemption period. The next redemption period will be in November of 2019. That will be the last Cookie Rewards redemption period. After that, everyone will earn immediate Kringle rewards. Okay. A purchase of 40 grain of Kringles will entitle you to at least get a whole TBC coin and maximizes your cookie reward for recruiting new members into TBC. TBC coin today is worth $8,674,024.57. It's a massive amount of money, guys. And if you have not completed a transaction yet, now is the time to get that done so you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor or a TBC leader to complete your transaction today. Broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards available, so become a TBC broadcaster today. Okay, that's how you get your maximum cookie rewards available, is by becoming a broadcaster. See, at the send button meetings, it's 1,000 cookie rewards that you get for attending a meeting if you're not a broadcaster. But as a broadcaster, you will be getting 1 million cookie rewards. Okay, I still can't understand why everyone hasn't already migrated. I'm giving you notice now. We will terminate the TBC 004 archive soon. You snooze, you lose. For goodness sakes, TBC 004 migration ended at the end of July in 2018. We set up the archive as a courtesy for the Johnny-come-latelys. Well, Johnny, you are about to lose all of your TBC coins, because when we close the archive, if your coins are still in it, you will lose them all if you didn't get them all moved out of the archive over to a TBC 009 wallet. This is a fair warning. We are seeing steady, measurable growth in new memberships. The last contest period crossed over the 1,000 mark with 1,003 paid sign-ups. Review our growth working backwards of the recent weeks below. And this is looking at all the charts with all the amount of people that have become members in the TBC community. Look at that. Amazing. Isn't interesting that Reese Ling personally signed up more new members last week than the bottom 22 countries combined? Oh my goodness, with 118 paid sign-ups in just 1 week from the efforts of just one man. Imagine if each country had a TBC leader like Reese Ling. What would our numbers look like if that was the case? We have 1,976 full-timers in the database. What if all of them treated TBC like a full-time job each week and focused on earning Bitcoin bounties? Why aren't all of them putting in a full-time effort? I think we have clearly proven that everyone could learn how to sign up 10 members per day. Belief of the lack of belief may be the reason many are not treating TBC like a full-time job. Just ask Ace Fletcher how well this job pays. In just about 2 months, he has built a $4,000 a month passive residual income, and this week he signed up 83 new merchants, all of which are merchants. No experience or college degree is required to do this job, just a big enough heart to share the TBC message and gift. Wow. So look at that, guys. I mean, when we started back then, the numbers 167 to 278 to 433, 461 to 687 to 1,003, and that's how much is done in 1 week. 1,003 people paid sign-ups for the week. Amazing, absolutely. Okay, let's go to that one there. Back to this one. We'll check out the latest results again shortly for the, oops, what have I done there? Back one page. Right. So urgent message for the top 10 recruiters in the Bitcoin contest. Okay. So this was a live broadcast that was put out by Sister Bex here in New Zealand, talking about these recruiters, top 10 recruiters, need to make sure that they're on the send button meeting. Okay, so let's play a bit of that, guys, and
Hello.
see what happens.
Kei mahi, arata mahi, o te redemption, not to make it. O e pāngara kei te toe, ka muti I kona, te redemption mō te marama o nei.
It's talking about the redemption there in Māori.
And what does it mean if you don't redeem? And so we've got, different caliber of people this time round. And what does it
piece on there about the
instead of asking the person who's posted, no, they go back and ask the sponsor. Now, I've had, some do that to me, and I've just said, ask your question to the person who's posted up. Then you can redeem, and you can look forward to the next promos and whatever will be happening after redemption. because I closed it up.
He's got here.
Right. So that is just Sister Bex there talking about the urgent message for the top 10 recruiters. So guys, if you're one of those top 10 recruiters, you need to check that video out there, put out there by Sister Bex Peel here in New Zealand. Here's another one. Winners must show up to collect the Bitcoin prizes. Very important. Okay. So we haven't been able to connect, this was at this stage, with Wrestling, and don't know if that is one member or two. All winners are required to connect with Mbe on Facebook so that he can pass the link to be on the panel of his send button meetings. See at the bottom of the current leaderboard those instructions. So this gentleman has been on the send button meeting since this was put up on the blog, and he has the two positions. One of the positions, of course, was his son. So him and his son were doing the contest obviously together. So members need to learn to read and follow instructions on the KCBO and blog. If your name is listed above, you should send a friend request to Mbe on Facebook. I'm happy to pay out 3 prizes each week, as long as we have 3 members on the panel of the send button meeting ready to collect the Bitcoin prizes. Share this article with anyone you can see on the first page of the contest, because they may receive a prize if the winners fail to show up. Did you hear that, guys? If the winners fail to show up, you could actually end up winning that prize just by sharing the link to those winners. But if those winners do not show up, then you have the opportunity then to take over to win that prize. So I would be making sure, if it was me winning that prize, I would be on that send button meeting. All right. It's been the policy, one person, one account in TBC. It's easy to migrate a standalone wallet with a new Kringle Cash account. This is a trust account associated to each wallet in TBC, and we want to pass out 1 billion gifts and trusts accounts to 1 billion people, living men, women, and children, even a 1-day-old baby. Okay, so that's the thing. You must have somehow, when he signed up, he put his name twice, thinking it was because once we had the Kringle Cash back office and we had the 004 wallet, that was like a standalone wallet before the Kringle Cash back office was thought of. So maybe that's what happened, and he's put 2 different email addresses, and it wouldn't have picked it up. But anyway, that is the policy there. Right, now another one here that's come out is encourage fast duplication. Encourage fast duplication. Now this is Brother Key, actually. This is the other half of the dynamic duo here in New Zealand, and he was just talking about encouraging fast duplication. That's the key to this too, is having the duplication done very fast.
Broadcast 201, broadcasting live from Auckland, New Zealand. My name is Keith Peel, and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community. Well, it's a new week for the Kiwis, plus the Aussies, I would say. So, and tomorrow morning, be the last send button meeting before we redeem our cookies. That's if we haven't already redeemed. And then after that, when you roll over, go and get as many TBCs and cookies as you can before the next redemption in November. Remember, that is the very last redemption for TBC, coming up in November. And we'll just have
a bit further forward there.
Master key to TV success is to encourage. Obviously, people like Ace Fletcher and all of them are encouraging a lot. Encourage fast duplication.
That's it, guys. And encourage fast duplication, and that will set you up for the rest of your life. Now I'm just going to go to the Kringle Cash one. Just check the latest. I know we just had the send button meeting today, but already I can tell you there will be some results up on the board with people that have seen these people winning these Bitcoin prizes or just want to be in on this. So also I just wanted to say hello there to Milsa over there in the US. Great to have you there too, my friend, as well as MD Ariful Simon over there in Italy. 2:26 a.m. in the morning for Mr. MD Ariful Simon. And also Army Dixon over there in Dubai. Nice to have you there too, Army. I saw your video there on the blog yesterday. Well done. That was fantastic. Keep up the good work. Just let me know when you're ready to go, if you haven't already done it, onto the 8 grain bounty. When you do that one, let me know. And we can go from there. Send button meetings, we've done those. Over here we want contests. Current full-time leaderboard. All right, look at that already. These people are starting to notice what's going on here, and now they're all starting to come in. Here's one, Segan Fimuide in Nigeria, already on 19 paid sign-ups for the week. The week's only just started, 19 paid sign-ups with Sarah James, or James Sarah, I think it could be, one of the two, under there with 13 in Uganda. So what's happened is, you see these people that may have brought these people in, could have been, like for the one in Uganda might have been introduced by Reese Ling, and then the one that we see in Nigeria of 19 might have been introduced by Victor Adichie. Okay, so this could be the duplication we're seeing here now from all of those people that have been bringing in all those huge numbers of people. Doing a fantastic job, by the way, guys, around the African areas. Amazing. You guys really know what to do here, and really, lift this whole community up where it should be. Also, who else do we have in there? I can see that come in recently. All right, oh, that's cool. All right, we've changed your. Oh, I see. We've changed your name there, Army, to Army Green. That's a good name. I like that name. That's okay. It doesn't matter what time you come in. You can just go back after and watch the rest of that on the replay if you want to. No worries with technology these days. All right. So that's the latest, guys, with all the updates on there. I've got to get packing. I'm just going to be taking off soon in another day, and just need to get some clothing. Summer clothes, not winter clothes, but I'm just probably need some winter clothes before I leave and come back. But otherwise, all good. All right. Thanks very much again for supporting me here on the TBC community, the Billion Coin. I won't be back tomorrow, but I will be thinking of you guys each day. So if you don't see any broadcast tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day, you know why I am traveling on the aircraft. Okay, that's about 36 hours flight. So yeah, looking forward to that. Not. All right, thanks guys, and we'll catch up real soon. I will try and do some broadcasts while I'm over the other side if I can, and let you guys see what it's like on this other side of the world. All right, guys, cheers, and we'll talk real soon. Thank you.